competitive things going on or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's cool to just share that knowledge anyway. If you like regard your music as like you're not worried about other people regarding your music, like you know what you're doing is right and you know what you're doing can get you somewhere, then sharing the knowledge shouldn't be that much of a bother to you, innit? So, you know, that's all. Like Charlie Sloth, man. Give a shout out to Charlie Sloth because he's got his weekly episode every week.
Yeah.
And you know, like people might say this and that about he's as an artist or whatnot. But regardless, if you watch it, he's actually teaching you things that you could do for yourself as an artist as well. So that alone, and he's not, you know, I don't really see much people bigging him up for that.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of forgetting. More people would rather hate that he's getting 1 million hits every week. You know what I mean? He's doing the right thing, innit? Like,
you know, people, too busy concentrating on
what
he's doing rather than what he's showing.
Yeah, exactly that. He's not saying, oh, look, this is what you're doing as an artist, blah, blah, blah. But he's showing you, and so as long as you take them notes and you learn, you know what I mean? You've got to give someone respect for that.
Nah, it's the truth. It's the truth.
So yeah, I think, you know, more of that should happen anyway, because there's a lot of people that have been a lot of places, but they don't seem to share.
You know, they've got valuable knowledge. Yeah. They can save you sometimes.
Yeah, exactly, man.
So you're saying. All right.
Shout out to Ty as well. We had a conversation about that, and Scandal, Beat Butcher, just basically saying, you know, like I think people have got it twisted that we're, you know, say like if I asked you how many different like artists do you have in your collection of CDs, you're gonna tell me a bunch of. You're not gonna be like, no, I've only got one artist, and that's the one artist that I listen to. So people got to get off of that, thinking that, oh, well, if I big them up, man, then they're gonna buy his album, but not my. Like, nah, it doesn't work like that. You've got a whole heap of selection in your yard, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Think logically,
it's true.
You know.
You ain't gonna buy one CD in your whole lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. No one is, man. Like people like selection. We get bored. People get bored, so we like to listen to different things. You know.
So what does Mystro listen to, like in terms of hip hop or maybe a little outside of
in terms of hip hop, who do I listen to? At the moment, I'm listening to Feeding Time at the Zoo. That's got a whole bunch of artists on there, man. It's pretty crazy.
We'll talk about that in a little piece.
Who else? I listen to Devin the Dude. You know,
lay back.
Sipping coffee while I'm listening to Devin the Dude.
Sipping coffee, okay.
Sipping coffee, mum. What else? Who else am I listening to? Black Einstein.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to quite a bit of Black Einstein. Trying to think. I've been listening to that Eminem album, like that.
Oh, the Relapse.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of.
It's alright. Yeah, like, he's kind of back, but I'm not feeling the different voices these days.
Nah, yeah, the voices thing is kind of annoying, like, because you can't work out whether he's, you know, is he not comfortable with his own voice or is he?
Yeah, well, you know, I think that he's saying he was trying to stop people from getting bored, but you know, if the flows are there, the lyrics are there, which they seem to be, I wouldn't be bored of just listening, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. But lyrically, you know, this is the closest back to the kind of M that we all love.
The first two LPs.
Who else have I been? MF Doom's last album.
Born Like This.
Born Like This. Yeah, that's a nice album.
No, that's a nice album there.
I like that. Yeah, I like you used some of that Arthur Varakai some samples from his album as well.
Oh, okay,
there's a couple tunes on there, so I really like that. Who else is there? There's a few people, you know. I hate it when you go blank.
Yeah, you'll remember them later. But
I'm trying to think. There's one other album that I have been listening to quite a bit. The Blackout 2, man.
Oh, you see, I've listened to a couple tracks, but I haven't actually copped that yet. I've been
I got it. It's good.
I've been a little scared because you know the Blackout's a big album to try and follow up to.
Boy, that's the thing. I mean, you know, I don't think anyone really follows up to their
original work. No.
But it's still good, and it's kind of refreshing to hear some of the stuff they got on there. There's probably only one track that I wasn't sure about, but other than that, yeah, they're definitely, like, Meth is on fire.
No, always.
Yeah, I haven't heard him rap like that for a while, boy, so, yeah, that was good. But, yeah, you know, other than that, a few other bits and bobs as well, man. Like, my DJ, Thor, he's always putting mixtapes together, so listening to that quite a bit as well.
Okay.
Seize the Moment, it's called. You Google it, DJ Thor presents Seize the Moment. You find it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And so, what you been up to then, as well, in yourself, like, I suppose you should look at, because, you know, up until 2004, 2005, I know where and about you've been, but from then until now, I mean, I know you host, what night is it that you was hosting?
Oh, Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Yeah. That kind of done around 2006, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, that was, like I said, from 2004 up until, up until this year, even 2009. I was going back and forth to Oz quite a bit, and it would be like for about 2 months or 3 months. So it was a lot of doing that. But I was still back, and I'll be doing a few gigs here and there. Working with Yes King.
Yeah.
That's basically been like the, kind of one of the stronger
big albums
things side of what I've been doing. Anyway, that's like because we put together an album called Rock This World.
Yeah.
And that's basically productions from Mark Ray and Reese Adams. And then they featured a load of like artists from here, from JA as well. So, you got Lady Shan on there, Ayak, you got Kenny Knotts, Dawn Penn. I ended up doing a track with her. Sweetie Irie's on there. So it's a good mixture of sort of like, their focus was kind of like they were based in West London, and so they had that kind of feel with the mixture of reggae music, soul, and still a bit of kind of two-step as well. And, so I came in and I kind of laid down the hip-hop side of it.
Yeah.
I held down the grimy hip-hop side of things.
Yeah, done well. I mean, it's proclaimed, you always hear good things about One of Those Days.
Yeah, One of Those Days.
Which is a favourite of a great many people. It's my hey, just heard it recently, he's feeling it already. Yeah.
Nice.
But,
yeah, man.
So then, we've talked about the past and the present, the future, Mystro's future.
Boy, the future is a bit crazy, man. I'm basically...
Well, actually, wait, sorry, before we get on to the future, like one thing we've got in the future, that Feeding Time at the Zoo.
Yeah, Feeding Time at the Zoo.
And, maybe want to be on that and talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, Feeding Time at the Zoo is basically a compilation put together by Young and Restless, Y&R label. Shout to Jest, and he's got like a slew of artists like Sonny Jim, Michael Parkinson, Jaeger, Double Edge, Capo, myself, Jest is on there, Kashmir's on there, and production from LG. I think Beat Butcher's on there. I think IQ and Jest as well. So there's like you have got, I wouldn't say it's the cream of the crop, but you've got, there's quite a bunch of cream there from the crop, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll definitely look out for that. It's called Feeding Time at the Zoo. And basically, I haven't worked with Jest yet, like, in all this time, so it was inevitable that it should come. And I prefer that it happened now because to me, it's more of a big thing than it would have been back then. It would have been back in the day. Okay. Everybody was, back and forth featuring and whatnot.
It's true.
And so, basically he did the production, I did the rhymes, and it's called Don't Worry, I Got This. And I think I wrote it like last year sometime. He emailed me the beat when I was in Australia. But I heard it at the studio, but I never took it in. And then I sent it, and then it was like, just put something together. But so that leads me on to the next thing, which my next project is Digman Freud, which is the flip side of mice. You know Sigmund Freud, right?
Yeah, I know,
But this is because they call me Mice Diggy, so Digman Freud. So it's kind of like a bit more, what's the word?
Cognitive, was that you thinking more?
Kind of like social commentary.
Social commentary,
a bit more. So dealing with people's, like the way people think and stuff like that. And it's not even too deep like that. No, everyone knows I'm more of like, I prefer to have fun with the music, but I wanted to kind of take a different look at things, and it was kind of inspired from a track called Aquarius that I did on the F the Taxman EP.
Okay.
It's basically kind of like that because I was talking a lot about what goes on in the world now. So I felt like, and a lot of people were going, yo man, I like it when you talk like that. So I tried to do a bit more stuff, kind of like that.